What's good, Skins fan? It's your man, Ed Oliver. Not the one from the Bills, but the one that is a huge Skins fan. Great man, Dilly. What is up, Skins fans? I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream that happened on Tuesday with my guy Street Scores. We had a blast. I had a lot of people in there. I know you guys were waiting on that stream for a long time. Finally got it done. Had a blast. Shout out to the guy for coming in and stopping in. Definitely got to do that again. Like I said, it was a great time. So definitely want to talk about how the defense got better. I think our defense got a lot better than last year. And the first two reasons why, or the first two ways that I think the defense got better, of course, is because of Jack Del Rio. Not just because of Chase Young, which I will get to next. I think even if we didn't draft Chase Young, hypothetically, imagine, if we did trade back or draft somebody else, Isaiah Simmons or whatever would have happened, which I'm happy that didn't happen. But even if we didn't end up with Chase Young, and we still would have and we still had Jack Del Rio as a defensive coordinator, that was just a huge upgrade over Greg Minuski. And Jack Del Rio, his track record, he's basically a head coach. He was great with the Raiders as a head coach. He brought that team to 12-4 when the Raiders have been bad for years. The Raiders have been awful before Jack Del Rio got there. Was a good coach with the Jaguars. Was an assistant coach with the Ravens. Jack Del Rio, his track record is just off the charts. I mean, he's a great defensive coordinator. I was hyped when we hired Jack Del Rio. That was my favorite hire other than Ron Rivera. I was, of course, happy about Ron Rivera being hired, but it was just refreshing. It was just a breath of fresh air to get a competent, legitimate defensive coordinator. We've been through Joe Barry. We've been through terrible Minuski, and we had a great defensive coordinator come in like Jack Del Rio to bring us, to change up with a 4-3. To change the defense to a 4-3 is huge for us as well. I think that's really going to help out this team, help out this roster, and really untapped potential for our pass rushers as well. So, and once again, we can talk about how Jack Del Rio was great with the Panthers. He was great with the Broncos with Von Miller. Great with the Panthers with Julius Peppers as defensive coordinator. Had Khalil Mack on the Raiders. I mean, every team he goes to, he brings them. He boosts them from like one of the worst defensive teams before he gets there, or like their middle pack 18th, and brings them to like second defensive yardage or points allowed. Top defenses. His track record, the record speaks for itself. I mean, Jack Del Rio is an elite defensive coordinator. So I love that we picked up Jack Del Rio. I think he really will make Chase Young great. I think he will help motor him. I think he will help Ryan Kerrigan get better. I think he'll help Montez Sweat get better. He'll put these pass rushers in the right position to get to the quarterback. Instead of having them drop back in coverage, we'll have them with their hands in the dirt. Montez Sweat ready to go. Chase Young ready to go. All them boys, the Bama boys, everybody will be ready to go under Jack Del Rio. So I'm excited to see it. We might not be a top 5 defense, immediately, but just improving in the running game, because we were terrible stopping the run. We were just awful on third down. So getting off the field on third down is going to be huge, and that's something that I can't wait to see this upcoming season. So Jack Del Rio was the first way that we got better. Of course, Chase Young. You can interchange the two, in my opinion. I mean, Chase Young is an elite player. I think he's really going to change this defense. He's going to make Montez Sweat better. Not only is he just going to be great, but he's going to make the other guys better. He's really going to make all the first-round picks that we have. Ryan Kerrigan, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Tim Settle, who's not a first-round pick, but he's a rotational guy. He'll make him better. Matt Ioannidis. Who else? There's probably some guys I'm forgetting. That's how deep our defensive line is. The pass rush is going to be crazy. 16.5 sacks in college. The guy's an elite player. He's from the DMV. I mean, there's enough said. We talked about Chase Young so much. I can't wait to see him play, to make Danny Fumbles fumble. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him strip sack Daniel Jones. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's an elite pass rusher, has the potential. A lot of people, of course, they say he's better than both Bosa brothers. I can see him do what Nick Bosa did. I think Chase Young, I'm not going to talk about how many sacks he made. I'll probably make a video about that later on in the offseason, how many sacks I think he will have, projected sacks and projected stats for Chase Young. But We just haven't had an elite blue chip player in a long time, and Chase Young will be that guy for us. He really is. He's a great pass rusher, strong, fast, quick, has great moves, great pass rushing moves, great instinct, and I can't wait to see the guy play. And he's really going to motor this defense and push us in pass rusher. We needed a pass rusher. We need more pass rushers. We needed one. A lot of people said we were straight with the defensive line, but the stats show we just couldn't go off the field on third down. I know we had a lot of sacks, but you got to look at the sacks, the important sacks, getting off the field. Teams just got off the field offensive. They converted too many third downs, too many fourth down plays. It would be 3rd and 26, and a team would get a first down on us. It was that bad. Third way we got better is bringing in Thomas Davis. I'm gonna go with Kendall Fuller. Bringing in Kendall Fuller, I think that got us better because we have versatility at the cornerback position. He can play slot and outside. Preferably, I'd rather see him play slot. We didn't really have a great slot corner last year. We had some guys who were trying to, like Fabian Moreau, who was trying to find himself in the slot position, but it didn't work out, and he played better on outside. Now you can really just kick Fabian out. I think bringing in Kendall Fuller would make Fabian better because Fabian Moreau can step in and just play outside corner and just focus on that. Brought in Ronald Darby, who's okay. He'll play outside corner. And Kendall Fuller can play safety a little bit as well. So that's depth and versatility. And Kendall Fuller's getting $10 million a year. So he's going to start. I think he's going to play every position, honestly, on the field. I think he's going to play slot, outside, just everywhere. Kendall Fuller is really going to make this defense better. We know what he did in Washington. He kind of had a down year in Kansas City, was still the Super Bowl champion, and had an interception in that Super Bowl game, if I'm not mistaken. Kendall Fuller will definitely make this defense better. He's a smart guy, great character guy, knows how it is in D.C., is a coachable guy, and that's huge for me. Kendall Fuller is smart, was an elite slot receiver when he was in Washington. Not too many years ago, only 2-3 years ago, not that long ago, really 2 years ago, honestly. So I'm excited to see Kendall Fuller back in the burgundy and gold. I think he really will motor this defense and make us better. Fourth is bringing in Thomas Davis Sr., the linebacker, adding more depth to the linebacker position. Added Kevin Pierre-Louis as well. But I like Thomas Davis Sr. Senior a lot. He's a player coach. You can kind of compare him to London Fletcher, being that older, late 30s or mid 30s kind of guy coming in, still athletic. Had 112 tackles last year, guys, for the Chargers, and that's crazy. He was all over the field. He can run sideline to sideline, still at his age. Was a 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, and he played with Del Rio, so he knows what Jack Del Rio wants. He knows what he wants, and he's gonna really help make this defense better. He's going to motor guys like Cole Holcomb, motor guys like Bostic and Ryan Anderson and Reuben Foster if he comes back healthy. So I'm excited to see Thomas Davis Sr. play. I think he's the fourth reason why we got better. And last but not least was releasing Josh Norman. I think in getting rid of Greg Minuski. Those are ways. That's the final way we got better. Just getting rid of the dead weight. Josh Norman was awful. He was abysmal. And his first 2 years were good, but that last season was just awful. It was so bad. So I think addition by subtraction was huge for this defense. It was huge. And just having other guys step up now. Jack Del Rio is the defensive coordinator. That's awesome. And we have other corners now. Corner is still a position of need for this team, but getting rid of Josh Norman really helped, in my opinion. And bringing in, and also, adding depth with Kevin Pierre-Louis. Ronald Darby is okay. I feel like we still need one more cornerback. But honestly, the 5 ways for me is bringing in Jack Del Rio, bringing in Chase Young, the elite pass rusher, bringing in Kendall Fuller, bringing in Thomas Davis Sr., and letting go of Josh Norman. So those are the 5 big ways that I think this defense got better. You guys let me know. Like I said, Matt Ioannidis, he should step up big for us. I can't wait to see him play. Chase Young's going to make everybody better on this defensive line. He's going to push Montez Sweat. Chase Young's going to get double teams, so Montez Sweat should have one-on-one with the left tackle or right tackle rushing the passer. So I cannot wait. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins. Let me know what you guys think. We'll be going live Tuesday at 7 p.m. And once again, do not forget to sign up for the channel memberships. Different perks, cool emojis, different badges. The $4.99, the second level membership, you get your channel in the description on each video, which is pretty cool. And the third level, which is the highest level, called Only Skins, you get to do a live stream once a month, or not a live, but just a private chat with me. We get to chop it up about the skins and anything you guys want to talk about. You can talk about the Wizards, honestly, if you want. It could be anything. So really, really just DC sports, of course. So That's the $9.99, and you get a percentage off in my Teespring. That link is down below as well for the t-shirts that I have. Pretty cool stuff. So there's a promo code for both levels, the second level and the third level. There's a promo code for discounts for my Teespring link for t-shirts. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, y'all. Hail to them skins. Peace.